Welcome. For the next 29 days, this is your sanctuary to be selfish. Give your body love with movement. Allow for space, clarity, and awareness through meditation. Let go and surrender in your breath work, and bond and connect through journaling. Let's begin now with your deeper connection within. Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 13 of the Love Yourself series. So we are diving into today's practice, doing some Kundalini Kriyas or movement. I have about 3 in this sequence, so we're not going to be here for long. But as all of the theme with this Love Yourself series, it's really about just tapping in to, yes, our heart chakra, our anahata, but also just tapping into our playfulness and tapping into all of the different chakras as we go through this series to make sure we are aligned, because the more we are aligned, the more we get that clarity and that awareness. And when we have that clarity and awareness, it's really easy for us to love on ourselves and be compassionate and give ourselves grace. So that's what these practices do, especially the Kundalini movement. So I'm so excited that you are here today. Let's go ahead and dive in. So to start off our practice, let's just give our hands a nice little bit of friction, rubbing them together, bringing in some heat, bringing in some new energy. And if we need to wiggle around to get into today's practice, everything can be done seated in an easy pose. You can even do this in a chair. I have a fun one for our last movement for today, but you can definitely do it in a chair. And now that we have these nice warm hands, go ahead and take the right hand over your heart and the left hand over your right hand. We'll close our eyes and just start to take gentle breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling this heat you created in your hands, warming your heart. And with these gentle inhales and exhales, allow that to be your anchor to being present and in this moment. Just focusing on the breath. Letting any thoughts just float on by. You don't need to worry about anything, the tasks, the to-do list, the errands. You don't have to worry of anyone right now. Everyone's good and okay. Just focusing on you and your inner world and yourself for just this short amount of time. See if you can feel the beating of your heart, the physical heart. These practices are not just to physically move, but to energetically move as well. To emotionally move, to mentally move, to spiritually move. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath, hold. And gently release out the nose. Open your eyes. So for our first practice, we did this already in one of the videos. If you are keeping up with each day, this is the one where we're going to now put our hands in front of us and we're just going to open and close, or put our arms out in front of us and open and close the hands. And just get into your rhythm. If you're keeping up with the series and you were here with me a few days ago when we did this, you know that this one looks easier than it is. It gets pretty challenging quickly. But you're strong enough, right? And you know now this isn't going to last for long, right? Anything that challenges us doesn't last for long. But at the end, it makes us so much stronger. We just can feel better. We feel more confident. So close your eyes now And just allow yourself to breathe with this practice. Gentle breaths in through the nose and gentle breaths out the nose. And just be with it. Be with the challenge. If you can, don't drop your hands. We're only here for 30 more seconds. Halfway. Can you smile through it? And now just open your palms back up. Keep the arms straight out. Hands spread open. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then hold the breath. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze the spine. Squeeze the fingers like they're now like sharp blades. Just hold the breath and squeeze everything inside. All this energy, all your strength. And now exhale through the nose. Bring your hands on top of your knees, face up, index and thumb touch for Gyan Mudra. And just be here for just a few seconds, allowing the effects of that short, sweet movement recalibrate. Now gently open your eyes for our next Kriya. So this one we're going to be raising up the heartbeat a little bit depending on the rhythm that you find yourself in. So I invite you to listen to your body. That's always the most important thing for you to do in each of these practices, even as simple as our last practice, right? Always listen to your body. It is speaking to you. And that's where you want to either allow yourself to go faster or harder or whatever it is. When the mind likes to speak to us, it likes to tell us that this is hard and it's not fun and it sucks and we should just stop and go do something else. And so when our mind is starting to have that chatter, that's where we want to breathe through and kind of go, no mind, I got this. But when the body is telling us certain things of pain or injury or some discomfort, that's where we want to pay attention and pause and see what we can do differently, or if we need to actually stop the practice. So listen to your body. But with this practice, it's fun. It really brings in some energy. Again, we're playing with our arms, so we're opening up that heart space. We're going to be breathing, marrying the breath with the movement, okay? So it's going to look like this. The inhales and exhales come through the nose, and our inhale, our arms are going to be to our sides and our elbows will go back. For the inhale, we'll exhale and cross over in front of us. Then we'll inhale the arms back again, and then exhale, bring the arms backwards. Okay, so if this is something new for you, no worries. It's really easy to catch on. I'll do it slow again. So it's inhale, exhale, exhale. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it the way the practice looks as we are getting into the rhythm. So it'll look like this. So you can see my breath is all coming in and out of the nose, and I'm marrying the breath every time my arms go back. Those are my inhales, and the exhales are either going in front of me or behind me, okay? So let's get into it. Start. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then find your rhythm. Whatever that is for you today, maybe it's slower, right? And that's okay. But these are very short practices. So allow yourself to go all in, and all in for you is going to look different each day. Each person's going to look different if you're doing this with someone else and sharing this time with. So you just go your rhythm, okay? We'll be here for another 2 minutes. 2 more rounds. Final round. Now put your arms straight out in front of you. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And we hold that breath in. Bring the shoulders down and hold that breath in, the body, all the energy that you have built up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And now gently release the breath. Bring the arms down. Let the hands fall on top of the knees. Face up, index and thumb touch for Gyan Mudra. And let the breath take over to its natural ebb and flow. And all you get to do now is be the witness of the energy and vitality you have created within and around you. Okay, and we'll gently open our eyes for our final Kriya. So this one is really about focusing on the Muladhara chakra, which is the lower chakra. It's that red energy chakra. This one is all about really tuning into our security and our safety. And if we think about it, right, if we don't feel safe or secure, or we're always in fight or flight, we can't enjoy the joys and the happiness and the blisses that are around us. And it can be hard to love ourselves and even just take time to love ourselves, or even build a practice or cultivate the idea of loving ourselves when we feel like things are not stable. So our Muladhara chakra really helps us to feel grounded and rooted and safe. And so we're going to play with that area and really tap in literally to that area. But this movement is also about being playful. One of the things that you will start to cultivate the more you focus on you and build a true, authentic type of self-love, not just this, I'm getting my nails done and massages type of self-love, but the real self-love of showing up and doing silly things and breathing and taking time for stillness, taking time to be alone, that real rooted cultivating self-love. We will be able to understand how to tap back into our inner child, our inner playfulness. So I invite you to think about that as we are doing this practice. So same as our other movements, we want to marry the breath with the movement. So in our seated position, you can either have your hands flat on the surface that you are on, or you can put your hands in fists. And basically what we're going to do with our breath in, we just kind of lift our bum up. And then with our breath out, we kind of bounce back down. So it'll look like this. Okay, so as you can see, it's silly, it's different, but anytime I do this practice, I just think about how playful it is. And as you can see, because we are going up and down on like our bum, that lower part of our spine, that is the Muladhara. So we are literally tapping into it and opening it up and expanding it as well, okay? So go ahead and either have your hands flat on the ground, or you can have fists. I'm feeling fists, so that's what I'm going to do. And my hands are just kind of next to the side, my hips, the sides of my butte, and so that's where I am. And yeah, you just breathe in as you go up and breathe out as you go down, in and out through the nose. Okay, so you can do this with your eyes closed. So go ahead and close your eyes, and we will begin. And we're just going to be here for 1 minute. So find your rhythm and just be playful and enjoy. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Shoulders down, hold the breath, suspend just like we have been. All the energy you're bringing into the body, just hold it. And then gently breathe out. Bringing your hands face up, back on the knees, thumb and index for Gyan Mudra. And now just fully enjoy this energy, vitality, self-love, playfulness that you have created. And you just get to observe and witness. Focusing inward in your third eye, that point right in between the eyebrows. Use that as your anchor, your focal point. Allow the breath to take over and recalibrate. And just be for just a few more moments. And keeping our eyes closed, we'll slowly begin to bring ourselves back to our body, back to the space. Go ahead and rub your palms together like we did at the beginning. Start to bring in new energy and heat. Rub, rub, rub. And then we'll take this prayer pose and we'll bring it to our forehead to remind us to have loving and kind thoughts for ourselves and others. We bring it down to our lips to remind us to have loving and kind communication with ourselves and others. And we bring it into our heart space to remind us to have loving and kind intentions for ourselves and others. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and a gentle breath out as you open your eyes and bring yourself back to your space. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling very in this meditative, blissful state after all of those short but fun practices. And the thing about it is that you don't need a lot of time to take time for yourself or a lot of time to be able to bring yourself to this very calm and mellow place. It's important for us when we're practicing this real self-love to learn how to step away from the doing and just be. So if you can, take some time throughout your day to do small little things to just be. Thank you so much for showing up for you today. And I'll see you back here again tomorrow for day 14 of the Love Yourself series. Namaste. If you enjoyed that, then make sure to subscribe for more daily mindfulness.